I got recommended this video, which is the insane rise of VTubers and why I hate them. I assume this is satirical. I don't think this person actually hates VTubers because this video has a lot of likes and a lot of support. So I'm assuming it's satirical. So let's take a look.
Real has many definitions, but if I were to pick one right now, I would say behaving or presenting in a way that feels true, honest, or familiar without pretension or affection.
I agree with that. Oh my god.
I scream, you scream, we all scream for I scream. I scream, you scream, we all scream.
This is not a real person.
But it's under what you just described. What do you mean?
Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. If you haven't seen one, this is called a VTuber. It's, for the most part, someone with motion tracking software who operates under the guise of an anime person.
God.
Many of them adopt mannerisms to better fit the backstory they made for their character.
I have to admit, every VTuber that I've seen that's gone like viral and has plenty of clips out there, bro, are very, very entertaining. Like, there is no two ways about it. They are very entertaining people.
For example, this one likes referencing carrots because she's a rabbit, or this one who pretends to be bad at basic math because it's cute.
Is that Gura? That's another VTuber that I've seen, I think, if it is. Or am I absolutely high? Yeah,
all sorts of characters and backstories.
I mean, still is, right? Come on now.
And nearly all of the most well-known ones are either Japanese or English-speaking women. I have to give this definition because I've shown exactly 3 people this in real life and have gotten, quote, "What the fuck is that? Is this real? And do people actually watch this?" in response. All of them laughed.
Hey!
Yet almost every single one of the top 15 highest earning super chats on YouTube are owned by VTubers. Look at Giga, Keith.
Yeah, VTubers are humongous on YouTube, guys.
Looks like he's about to get his fucking nails clipped at the vet. YouTubers everywhere will not stop posting about them. They're clearly popular, so I think it's important to approach this with an open mind. VTubers are not inherently bad. In fact, so many of them are extremely talented and natural-born entertainers that can captivate an audience of millions without being obsessed with drama or being negative in the slightest. Many 100%. Of them play instruments, sing, and play games at a high level. These girls are famous for a reason, usually. But I don't understand the appeal on a personal level.
I think I do. I mean, I think I understand the appeal of VTubers for multiple different audiences and different people. Just like people get attached to anime characters and get attached to video game characters, I can totally see the appeal on a personal level for people getting attached to VTubers and their stories and what they do. Especially when they do a lot of collab content and stuff, and they get like friend groups and everything. Yeah, it's like an interactive story experience. I think it's fucking great. I love that shit. I've just never sat down and like got into it. Again, apart from with Seadog and Iron Mouse. Yeah, she's real for me. Exactly, brother. She's real for you. That's all that matters. I think some people do take it too far, though. And I actually feel bad for the VTubers, for the people that get super parasocial, you know, like dangerously parasocial I'm talking about. I think it's a problem.
Baby, kiss me. Kiss me. Kiss me, Mario.
My friend who enjoys VTubers watched this clip and was in pure glee. I've only heard this fat bastard rant about 2 things. This clip and some sandwich called the fucking heart clogger that he gets from the grocery store. So I knew that this was special. But when I watched that clip, I honestly wanted to rip her hair out and stuff it in my ears and light the ends on fire like a wick. Whoa. I hate VTubers. When I see them on screen, my heart starts pumping.
Wait, this guy actually hates VTubers. Oh, dead ass. Oh, I thought it was clickbait.
Eyes go bloodshot and I go dizzy.
Okay.
Why? How did these guys blow up under so many people's noses? Where did they come from? I want to answer these questions because honestly the video was just going to be a quick rant, but I gradually became fascinated in the plot twists and reasons why people enjoy VTubers. Okay. So those of you who love them and people who hate them, hold hands as I take you through Act 1.
Okay, let's go. History time! Oh my god, I'm dying.
In 2000, Yamaha sound guy Ken Mochi Hideki starts a project called Daisy, which aims to generate human-sounding vocals from text like beep, beep, boop, boop, beep, kind of like Animal.
Oh my god, the Animal Crossing guy!
Thanks to Yamaha, Daisy got promoted and fully fleshed out as Vocaloid, which was released in 2004 and marketed towards professional musicians. The problem is, at the time, everyone thought, robots, professional software, this is baby shit. Nobody cared about it, and it was dismissed as just a toy. But
understandable, as typically happens with new tech a lot of the time.
Very slowly over the years, Vocaloid was being taken more and more seriously. And in 2007, Krypton Media has an idea. They take Vocaloid, make mascots.
Wait, so oh, okay, so again, I am a noob, guys. I am a noob, a self-admitted noob. I actually thought Vocaloid stuff started with these, like, VTuber-looking characters. Is that not the case? Did Vocaloid stuff start way before that?
make the main mascot 16, and drop a new sound pack. It worked. Hatsune Miku was hot. Music artists would make collabs with her Vocaloid pack and animate her moving and shit. This caught on in Japan like crazy. Eventually, she starts selling out actual concerts. She tops out iTunes' best-selling chart. An unbelievable amount of porn is made. But the big takeaway here is that Japan discovered something big. Hatsune Miku is marketable as fuck. Dominoes, clothing, Funko Pops, hot dogs, or something.
It is impressive, honestly, and I understand a large majority of it. One thing that I personally don't really understand, but I respect people that do. I'm always under the impression of if you enjoy something, don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. I'll be totally honest here. I don't understand the concerts, but I guarantee, bro, if I actually went to experience it, I'd probably have a fucking blast. I have no idea.
It didn't just matter that Hatsune Miku could hit iTunes top 10 list a week after making a song. What mattered was that we can completely manufacture a cultural phenomenon, manipulate every part of her persona, and not have to pay them royalties for making merch, commercials, or collaborations.
True.
It's genius. Oh, your influencer got caught doing blackface again this month. I just fucking programmed mine not to do that. Now, does it work 100% of the time? Well, that's a complicated. It's estimated.
No, we saw the Neuro-sama with the Hololive.
Then, 2012, Hatsune Miku acquired a whopping 10 billion yen since her debut, which translates to a whopping $6 USD.
Okay. No,
seeing this, an unknown production crew.
Wait, 10? That's a lot. That's a lot of money.
Hey, I could do that. And debuted Kizuna AI in 2016.
Okay.
She very closely resembles the VTubers today, but instead of running the risk of it being a fat middle-aged Hispanic man, Kizuna AI is actually like 8 middle-aged fat Hispanic men. She debuted on YouTube in November of 2016 and mostly creates largely script.
You know what's kind of funny? I feel like a lot of people have this kind of preset expectation, I guess. I don't know the right word. A lot of people, like, instantly, when they'll see a VTuber, they will instantly think it's just like a fat old man behind a screen. I even see it for, like, Iron Mouse on Twitter, and people are like, it's a guy behind a screen. It's like, first of all, who gives a fuck? But if the VTuber themselves are saying that they're not, that they are just a woman that doesn't want to show their face, who fucking cares, bro? It's a joke based on stereotypes that women can't be funny. I think to an extent, yes, I think it is, but I think a lot of people dead ass just have severe trust issues and think that a lot of these VTubers that are female presented with female voices are just men with voice changes. It's kind of crazy.
Did in pre-recorded content.
It's kind of crazy.
Oh, no.
Look at her. Those were fucking babies.
Okay.
Which wasn't really a problem with people.
Okay.
Anime is scripted and people certainly love those characters, so it only makes sense that there's an appeal for something like Kizuna to exist. I believe that most people aren't under the impression that this is a real girl with a real personality and, you know, blah, blah, blah. Yep. In fact, she's basically a goddamn puppet. Even her voice actress is completely disposable. I think I read she's got like 5 substitutes that share her cold metal cage of a body.
Oh, interesting. 5 VAs for this? Interesting.
And Japan had done it again. Kizuna was a goddamn hit. She's the cover girl of Cup Noodle. She's been on the TV and news multiple times, done ads, and honestly, more impressive than all of that, she collaborated with PewDiePie. Enter the third major character.
Wait, that's actually kind of sick.
Hololive. Hover Corp, which works with alternate reality, sees the massive...
Bro, Neurosama's done irreparable damage to my brain, dude. Every time I hear the term Hololive now, I don't hear Hololive. I just think of that fucking clip. I just think of the clip.
Success of Hatsune Miku and Kizuna AI and says, hey, I could do that. So they did. Sometime in 2017, Cover Corp released a smartphone app called Hololive, which would allow you to view a VTuber live while they stream. This changes things. Yep. It's only one fat guy now. Hololive held auditions for extremely talented women, and jokes aside, a lot of them are also very pretty in real life. Now, there may be some coaching involved, but for the most part, these girls have creative control over what they stream.
That's also another point. You know, for the VTubers that do end up showing what they look like in real life, I do wonder if the guys out there and girls out there that have shit on them in the past that are like, oh, it's probably some fat, like, old, bald man with a fucking sweat stains and Cheeto fingers. Like, I wonder if they feel genuine shame and embarrassment. Probably, right? They gotta.
They curse, etc. And Hololive provides them with a rigged up 3D model, an iPhone X, and a high-spec gaming PC.
Yep.
Blah, blah, blah. They're basically a management company for aspiring VTubers. Yep. You could be a VTuber. Unless you're a guy, then the chances are slim. And of course, this caught on fire.
Hey, there's a lot of really popular guy VTubers now, I think. To be fair, I've only seen a couple myself. I think the only guy VTubers that I've ever watched personally, like of my own accord, would be MeToon, who is actually a good friend of mine. In terms of super popular VTubers, yeah, probably Sayu, Shoto, and that's probably it. To be honest, I think.
And other companies thought,
oh, Aethel, definitely Aethel. I fucking love Aethel, bro.
Hey, I could do that. So they did. But instead of just working in Japan, Niji Sanji went to Mr. Worldwide and spread out in China.
Does Vettel not count? Yeah, of course Vettel counts, of course. But well, yeah, I guess it's so weird with Vettel, bro, because I always think, like, if I'm watching Vettel, I'm watching Neuro, not Vettel. I feel like that's so disrespectful to Vettel, bro. I'm sorry. I don't mean it like that, but you know what I mean. Yes. Vettel does count.
Japan, Indonesia, India, and Korea. So Hololive said, hey, I could do that.
Yep.
And then there's a ton of VTubers all over the world. The end.
Oh.
Holy shit, America likes VTubers. Gargar comes flying up in the charts and is the most searched for VTuber in 2020. Mori Callipy comes straight out of nowhere at a tremendous upset. See, if you liked anime at all and watched a VTuber...
Have Hololive ever done any sussy shit, dude? I don't really know about VTuber drama. The only thing I really know about is VShojo lately, and I just know apparently Big Corpo bad in general after that. So a lot. Oh, great.
Video once thinking, what is this? Surprise! These little fuckers are going to ruin your recommended feed forever.
Oh my
Enjoy.
God. True. See? I'm telling you, bro. Until I watch this video, it will never leave the next. It will never leave it. Oh my God.
So a lot of Americans were already introduced to VTubers, especially since there are channels dedicated to taking funny clips from their streams and translating them just hours after the fact. You have an abundance of binge-worthy content, and now Hololive is making an English branch, coupled with Japan's aging population and business was booming.
True.
It still is. Japan, America, Indonesia, VTubers have triumphed over what's considered normal to cement themselves as a very real and lucrative industry. Yep. September 24th, 2020. Akai Hato goes over her analytics with her audience to see which countries watch her the most.
America 11%, Taiwan 7%.
Did you catch that?
Wait, does that say 30% Japan, 11% the US, 7% I'm really bad with flags, and 45% Earth?
That's okay, neither did she. Kiryu Coco, who's one of the biggest VTubers in the world, does the same thing the next day. And thus, the two slept as some rich-ass bitches.
Wait, what?
Someone was at the door.
What is it?
What happened?
She replies, the Chinese.
Wait, what? Oh, it was Taiwan. Oh, God.
Both Hato and Coco made the mistake of mentioning Taiwan in their analytics, which China does not officially recognize as an independent country. Chinese viewers were not happy.
Of course.
In fact, they were pissed. And if you don't know, Asian countries go hard as fuck with their trolling. Coco and Hato
with trolling?
were suspended for 3 weeks for saying the word Taiwan. But the viewers were not satisfied. Well, they believed that Akai Hato had made an honest mistake. That harlot Kiryu Coco had to pay. Raids, smear videos, multiple VTubers were doxxed, anything to get revenge. They even go so far as to continuously buy YouTube accounts to keep it going. One guy even allegedly dropped his social credit score to 0 and ruined his life because he used a VPN. This new faction is called the Antis. Because Hololive has yet to ban Coco, they've developed a vendetta against the company. To this day, they're kind of active. You can see them in chat or their Facebook propaganda, which is banned in China, so they gotta be using a VPN to switch their location to a nearby country. Just saying.
Dude.
Hololive then had two options. They can continue expanding in China and allow their new Chinese overlords to permanently ban VTubers on a
Or just go worldwide, baby.
Or leave, which they did. And that's the story of how a single word dissolved the entire Chinese branch of Hololive.
That's
Didn't really do much, though. Yeah, it was on the news, and Hirohei made like 600 videos about it, but VTubers just kind of moved on and are doing better than ever. Finally, the next generation.
Oh, God.
Remember how we found out VTubing is pretty big here?
Yeah.
Well, a bunch of English-speaking boys and girls started paying hundreds all the way up to thousands for rigging commissions, avatars, etc.
Oh my God.
It's now gotten to the point where anyone with a camera can go, hey, I can do that.
Isn't that the old Neuro model? Oh, it's the default. Oh, yeah, of course. Bro, I thought this was fucking Vettel for a sec.
Because they literally can. And this is where a lot of cringe comes in for me personally. Act 3. We've learned the history of...
Yo, Act 3 of Expedition 33 was so fucked up, man. Holy shit. Speaking of, actually, it actually got uploaded to YouTube today, this morning, so you should go check it out.
VTubers. But now, can we get a little bit more personal?
Yep.
If you enjoy them, that's your business, and hopefully you can find what I've been saying so far entertaining.
I've enjoyed the streams of VTubers that I've seen, like, entirely. I don't think I've ever seen a VTuber stream where I've clicked off because it's been not entertaining. But then again, the pool's thin, like, because I just haven't clicked on that many yet.
But for my boys...
I am the greatest treasure hunter the world has ever seen.
Okay.
Look, I personally can't get into that because I personally find it creepy, horrifying, disturbing, and to be honest with you, kind of fucked up in the head.
The boys that understand?
It's an anime woman just sitting there screaming in Japanese, and it's scary, alright?
This is for you, bro. Not really the first guy, though. He was going crazy.
Yeah,
I honestly thought I was alone in despising these trollops. Online, I see overwhelming love for VTubers, and as much as I'm happy for those people, and especially the VTubers themselves, who've...
See, for me, it's like, there's probably a reason why people want to do VTubing, right? And I feel like the likelihood is people just want to remain almost completely anonymous on the internet for some reason or another, whether it's safety or just general privacy, to be honest. Maybe they're not comfortable with showing their face, like maybe they don't think they look that good, and they would like to use a different persona other than themselves. Because again, listen, if gaming is an escape from reality and an entertainment source, why can't streaming be as well? You know, maybe you don't want to be faceless, but you don't want to show your own face. I think it's fine. I commissioned a whole VTuber model and got it rigged and everything by the same person, very, very goated, by the way, and did a whole VTuber thing, albeit I only used the model like twice, because it looked fun, and it was fun, dude. It was very cool.
Earned a spot atop the most well-known streamers around. I still think it's super fun to make fun of them. And I haven't really seen a lot of my kind out there, so let me break it down.
Yeah.
I do not understand them. People have often used the phrase cute girls doing cute things to describe why they like certain shows. I've always thought of it more as stupid fucking idiots doing dumb shit. I'm fully aware that I'm a weirdo. I've asked the most manly dudes around to
It's not even that you're a weirdo. It's
cute things to describe why they like certain shows. I've always thought of it more as stupid fucking idiots doing dumb shit.
It's not even that you're a weirdo for thinking like this. I mean, some of these people might be stupid fucking idiots doing dumb shit, but aren't we all?
Fully aware that I'm a weirdo. I've asked the most manly dudes around to normal, casual friends if they hated this clip as much as me. And almost all of them had no issue with it.
Yeah.
Many even...
Like, this is weirder than the howling at the moon, the licking the face. Now, am I fucking crazy?
Said it was cute. On the other hand, I look at that clip and cringe. It makes me uncomfortable and most of all annoyed. Because I feel entertainment is at its best when the line between realism and fiction is distorted. I enjoy media that provides a reflection of very real things that we experience, whether it be in dialogue, delivery, or the actions the characters take, and then flip it and do something crazy with the story. As I reflect on my favorite shows, almost all of them fit under that description. I thought of this in the shower while I was washing my balls and threw in the script, so it might not be that airtight yet. But I've noticed that anime can frequently put up a barrier between that realism and the characters they portray. There's certain formulas and tropes that authors feel they have to play into to appeal to certain audiences. In weaker shows, the main character will be some whiny bitch boy that is in love with justice, to which he's rewarded with a slew of girls that are attracted to his righteousness.
The haram! Oh my god, it's what... I'm kidding. Listen, I had to rile up the gacha communities at some point,
Does that happen in real life? Not really, but as a kid, I used to imagine that's what would happen to me, and I really enjoyed shows like that. That's why this character type exists.
See, I liked Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon. And this really cool show, actually, that was on Cartoon Network called Shaolin Showdown. That was fucking lit, bro. Oh my god, that was the shit. So cool.
Female archetypes like tsunderes, yanderes, etc. that you would hate to interact with are popular because author knows that works for whatever reason. Even in good shows, you'll have characters which are basically downloaded from a list of personality types instead of being a product of reality. So to me, the less that characters act like anime characters, the better they are, with exceptions. Cute anime girls annoy the shit out of me because it's not genuine. I've spoken to at least 1,000 women at this point and never met someone who genuinely speaks and acts like this.
Yeah, to be fair, I do think a lot of VTubers kind of put on a persona, but I think people will be surprised to see that a lot of general YouTubers also put on a fucking persona, bro. I've always said, listen, whenever people have met me in real life, they typically say I'm not much different to what I'm like on stream, right? For me, I'm a little bit more exaggerated on stream. But when I'm in person, I'm just the same, bro. I just don't speak as loud, and maybe I'm tired or more chill, right? But there are so many people, dude, that I have seen and I have met that are so different to when they're offline. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I think it's fine to also play a character if you want to play a character. People say the same shit about Tetone, and Tetone says like his stream version, content version is more of a amplified, loud, obnoxious version of himself, and he's much more chill in real life. I think that's the case for a lot of people. A lot of people.
Maybe you have, but when I see it, I imagine some dude who's completely estranged from the youth writing his fifth knowing that's what's hot right now. Am I overthinking things? Yes, but I'm putting words into a feeling that's been sitting in my belly for years.
Heterochromia. Oh, I had a lot of comments asking about my partial heterochromia, by the way. For the people that didn't see it, I have partial heterochromia, which is I have blue eyes, and this eye in the top right corner has brown in it. If you can see it, I can also do some weird shit with my eyes. You ready? 3, 2, 1. There it is. I don't know how I do it or what it's doing, but I can do some creepy shit, bro.
So when you take this and make a real person act like they're that, it doubles the cringe factor. I don't want to see a person pretending to be a thing, pretending to be another thing that doesn't exist and never has.
That's fair.
So that's why it irritates me so much when I see a VTuber going, it's uncanny, uncomfortable, and not genuine to me. Even though blah blah.
But I mean, if you watch someone playing a horror game and they're like, like screaming, maybe they're just a pussy. Maybe people do talk like that. That's not the most fucking I don't know. The way that this guy was speaking then, I don't know. That doesn't sound, that just sounds normal.
So that's why it irritates me so much when I see a VTuber going,
that doesn't sound too like off the mark of what somebody would just normally sound like.
Uncanny, uncomfortable, and not genuine to me. Even though blah blah blah, that's not the point. They're supposed to adopt the persona. It's how I feel, dude. There ain't much I can do to change it.
Hey, that is very fair though. If that's how he feels, that's how he feels.
Examine the various types. Baby talk. This is pretty much ubiquitous in the VTuber community and also the one that makes me the most mad. Japanese VTubers will talk like this.
Very a bit breathy.
American VTubers will talk like this.
Out there.
Oh, weekend on the beast die. Hi, Sensei. How are you?
Oh, here comes the airplane. Oh, I'm made stinky winky. My diaper. Oh, change me, please.
I like to imagine there's a bald white guy in a big ass pull up behind the monitor. That makes me laugh the most.
See, this is crazy to me. I mean, yeah, I get it, but like, it's never the first thing that comes into my mind. This image is fucking making me more uncomfortable than any of the VTuber shit, by the way. The worst like offense that I can see is that it's just a woman or a girl that is purposefully doing that voice to either cover up for another voice or to just appeal to a certain audience, right? In which case, you could be against it, but I don't know. I don't think it's the worst thing ever.
It's a very pretty adult woman on the other end. Don't get upset. Now, quick quiz. Are we watching the season finale of Teletubbies or Twitch?
Wow! Whoa!
God damn it.
I need you to...
What the fuck? That was scarily fucking accurate, dude. What the hell?
I need you to tell me honestly if this is something you picture me watching. I believe this comes directly...
No, of course. But I think there's a lie. I don't think you can generalize all VTubers, right, under one category. Because it's like saying, I hate human beings because some of them do murder, right? Obviously, it's on a much smaller scale. I wouldn't watch the baby voice VTubers. I don't put Iron Mouse in that category at all, by the way. I don't know. Maybe that's just a difference of hearing, I guess, but I don't hear that when I listen to Iron Mouse. But like the people that are clearly putting on the baby voice and using like young looking models and stuff, I couldn't care less about personally. I'm not the target audience. I'm just not. Other VTubers, bro, I'm totally down to watch. It's fun as fuck, especially the VTubers like Fillion and stuff. Like the more, I guess, the more adult oriented VTubers that make content clearly for adults, right? That are cursing, that are swearing, that are fucking flip it upside down and shit. I love that stuff. Fucking love it. I think it's great.
Frankly, from the cute anime girl phenomenon that I just got talking about, so obviously it's not my thing. English. A lot of fellows think it's cute to see VTubers learn English. At times, alright, it is kind of cute.
Yeah.
Once they discovered
Why did she say Netflix?
a good amount of their audience was English speaking, VTubers began learning and communicating with a whole new side of their audience. Sometimes good, sometimes bad.
I'm sorry, that happened? Did she get banned? Hopefully not, right? That's obvious. If she's learning English, that's a mistake, bro.
Audience was English speaking. VTubers began learning and communicating with a whole new side of their audience. Sometimes good. Some.
It's the straight up, like, the way that she copies the exact tone. Oh my god.
Sometimes bad. And funny most of the time.
Oh my god,
I think this is what hooked a lot of casual audience members. Of all the clips I've seen in research, a strong amount of them contained English, which is just English with a heavy Japanese accent. English. Weeaboos.
I think as well, correct me if I'm wrong here, please, genuinely, isn't the, well, maybe not entirely the whole English with a strong Japanese accent. I'm pretty sure a lot of words in Japanese didn't exist as like a translation to the English language, right? So that's why a lot of words like ice cream is like aisukrimu or something similar to that, is because of that. Yeah, I saw a long video that explained that the other day, and it is, I think it's a cool thing, bro. I don't know. Fun fact, a VTuber from Hololive earned $3.2 million from Super Chat alone in a year. What the fuck? That is insane. Jesus.
On the flip side, we have Becca's, Hannah's, and Olivia's that have mastered the Japanese tongue.
You as well.
Huh?
What?
I feel like an old man. I know this type of thing is supposed to be cute,
I didn't
but
get
I don't get why. You also get sporadic, random Japanese words to really seal the deal. Like they make a mistake and go, "Gomeusai, sorry, mistake des." A favorite of mine is this ara shit.
What?
That was a pretty big thing for a while, right? That ara thing, because people learned what it meant.
It gets weeb boys all flustered, so there's a song and dance of VTubers pretending like they don't want to do it, and then just going hard as fuck as soon as they commit.
Yep.
Oh, Nani, you guys want me to say it? Fine.
Like, dude, you clearly wanted to do that. Now you've soured my mood, and frankly, I don't want to finish these nuggies. Normals.
Fair.
During my research, I found a few chicks talking in their normal voice, chilling with a VTuber avatar. I thought, this is an actual person speaking to me right now, which threw me off after listening to high-pitched squeals all day.
Yeah.
Pretty chill. Which goes to show you can't really throw a blanket statement on all VTubers.
Oh my god, I just realized it's Genshin music.
Now let's go back to throwing blankets on VTubers. Mutes. There are VTubers that stand there and stand there.
Okay, but low-key, this is another VTuber that I've seen a lot of clips of, but never taken the time to actually go and watch. Zen is pretty fucking funny, bro.
And stand there.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, they were
now that's
typing the whole time. This one uses text-to-speech or speech bubbles while others sit menacingly. While I know I personally can't appreciate the other types of VTubers, and that's clearly on me, what is going on here? I genuinely want to know because I can't even generate a theory. Please comment. This channel is like a...
Again, I think it's the same as everything else. I think maybe they don't want to put on a fake voice, but then they also don't want to show their real voice online, right? I would assume. Or they just had a really cool idea as well, right? Like, I mean, at the end of the day, Vettel made a fucking AI VTuber, for crying out loud. There is technically no real human voice or anything behind that VTuber model. So what's wrong with having a human behind the VTuber model, doing all the movements and stuff, but then like a robot voice or something? Actually, I think it's a cool gimmick. I was never under the impression that Zen as a VTuber was doing it to like protect their voice or anything. I always thought it was just a really cool idea, to be honest, like a robot thing. But I don't know. I have no idea why. Maybe she's answered that somewhere.
Creepypasta. It's extremely uncanny to my gaijin eyes.
Let me put you down for some fucking reason. Okay, I gotta stand up.
Zentreya is another insane case.
What the fuck was that?
It's because she's actually humongous. Not just the tits, but she's raised $42,000 in 5 hours before.
Nice.
Just vibing, typing. taking hella long between responses. These two have been able to achieve a high level of success.
Guys, why does she have multiple snoms all over her?
Typing, taking hella long between responses. These two have been able to achieve a high level of success that I think anyone would be envious of by completely breaking the mold in an already outlandish market.
Yeah.
That is commendable. Yet,
yeah, it is.
Behind our backs, who could have predicted the dark secret lurking behind the scenes?
Wait, was this an actual thing?
Everyone predicted that. This is Nora Cat. You might have seen this clip floating around. Their
Oh no!
popularity plummeted after this incident, but like,
No!
what did you expect? A hot lady? You expected a hot lady with boobs to be using a fucking text-to-speech voice.
You know, maybe me when I was like 16 years old, even maybe fucking 18 years old, would have been bothered if I liked this VTuber. And maybe I'd have thought like that. But as a adult bro, as someone who's matured over the years, I don't give a fuck who it is. Like I could be watching fucking, I don't know, Iron Mouse, and it could come out that she's a fucking 60-year-old white dude, like sat in a fucking basement with 2 kitchen lights lighting him up. I just couldn't fucking care. It's fun. It's entertainment. I don't fucking care.
The only people I know who do that is Reddit. It's pretty messed up that the dude isn't doing so great now. He seems like a chill guy, so if you're ever in the States, we can smoke or something and talk about the VTuber industry. That's not a conversation I want to have sober. So that's the mutes.
Wait, I remember it happened to someone else and his popularity rose even more. Fucking amazing.
Revolutionary in their own way, confusing in mine. Now, you can't have VTubers without an audience, right? Casuals. Normal people. There are tons of people attracted to the idea of cute girls saying and doing ridiculous shit. Yep. Some clips even had me thinking, okay, that was kind of cute.
Youpie!
I assume these are one of the most popular viewers on YouTube, but I have no idea. Simps. I don't really need to explain this one.
Yeah, this one's just oh god, this is the most obvious one.
Obviously, there's a good amount of people that want to bang these things, which brings in a fair amount of viewers.
This is under the agency Hololive, by the way. Deadass!
Actually, remember when Project Melody came out on Chatterbait and broke all sorts of records and everyone was salty? Yeah.
No! I don't! What am I listening to?
There's a market for this. Of course, the girls are aware, so they'll make allusions to sexual acts as the chat pogs incessantly.
Tight. Like a field mouse.
Which is also like half the VTuber recommendations I get. For the record, I would do the exact same thing. If I were female, my butthole would look like the inside of a box of Pocky, which is far worse than moaning into the mic. I just think it's funny. When you work out, what noise do you make? Usually like, or what? You don't go,
stop! Oh my god, I don't want to hear it.
There's people that come for that, much like any other industry, but I think horny boys make up a pretty good chunk of the fan base. Weeaboos. If I enjoyed pure, innocent, fake women, VTubers would be awesome. Let's say I like a slice of life show with a bunch of little girls. Why would I not want to watch a person in real life who embodies a ton of these characteristics react to stuff live? Those fictional characters that are so out of reach for us are suddenly something you can connect and interact with. I think
that's, see, this is where it gets kind of weird for me though, because like, I think I just like VTubers as much as I like regular streamers, but I think people can get really fucking parasocial when it comes to VTubers and how attached they get realistically, because they do see them as these like they see the actual VTuber model as the real thing and forget that there's a fucking person behind it. And I think it's very, very scary how far some people are willing to go when it comes to that shit, bro. Like,
I think this is a very unique
parasocial part is the main moneymaker in my opinion. That's the thing. It is. Of course it is. I just don't like the people that take it too far and get dangerous. That's the thing. I feel like parasocialism is not necessarily a huge problem. The line that gets crossed is the problem, and it happens a lot more in this kind of culture, sadly. Let's continue the video.
Relationship, and can see why people gravitate towards VTubers. There's also dudes that love that shit. The last 72 hours of my life has been dedicated to researching these guys, so I've honestly been on a roller coaster of emotion.
Yep.
Initially, I despise them. In the middle, I despise them. And in the end, I despise them.
No, really?
During all that, I never stopped thinking, yeah, that's on me. I'm never going to be in the loop, and I'm cool with that. VTubers are
not converted. I think if he watched Neurosama, he'd convert, bro. Deadass, I do.
going to be here for a long time, whether we like it or not, and they have a brilliant future full of boundless possibilities.
But yeah, at least he gave it a shot. True, commendable.
Still going to make fun of my friends for watching that baby shit. But most importantly, I've learned that if you can't beat them, you gotta get better than them. It's Wanko time, fuckers! Catch me streaming with my new avatar, Wanko. I know it's very disrespectful for big YouTubers to hop on the VTuber trend because it's a very niche and not well-known market, but I hope you guys can forgive me. Subscribe, I talk about anime, and comment. I reply to those. I'm sure this comment section is gonna be real fun. But did I mention to forget that Wanko will debut the arrival of our newest sponsor?
Did Bro just say, did I mention to forget?
It's gonna be real fun. But did I mention to forget that
Should we forget to mention too?
Wanko will debut the arrival of our newest sponsor, NordPass. There's a free version, so listen.
At like age 14, where they go.
Dude, I'm fucking so annoyed, bro, because like the more I did this video, the more I was like, okay, maybe not all of them are that bad.
Wait, so karate grew on him?
Classic. Classic. Overgeneralize. Shit on it relentlessly. Open up mind to it more. Immediately take most of it back.
I'm gonna clip that, dude. I might put that at the end of the fucking video.
That's funny. That's funny. That was a good video, bro. That was a good video.